In times like these, words work wonderfully. Oftentimes looped with fancy lingering linguistics. See, poetry done something for me that words can never explain, ironically. Apology to ones that can't relate. My dearest condolences to ones that can't relate. Allow me to explain. I have a hole in my lip, and words spew out like water out of a broken hydrant, except my water spans from Dr. Seuss to incredible English lit. My hole does magic tricks and backflips with a savage kick. See, poetry is a disease that rids me of all impurity over such antithesis. I'm a designated messenger, deliver, riding through this adventure. Poetry pick me up wherever I be, so passion be my Uber driver. This love triangle might just work between pen, poetry, and me. I have no regrets, but see, I'm a poet, so I should be used to these things. Words that pound, ears wait, hear it. See, my pen is to be or not to be, so when I write, it shakes spirits. See, my energy seems the streets from means to meet, so my creed be that open sin is the only time I see defeat. I think that's where it all started right there. There are not a whole lot of black males that are doing the right thing and succeeding. A lot of us who are succeeding because we're doing the wrong things, or we're famous for the wrong reason. If I can get to that point where people can see me and are inspired because I'm doing the right thing, doing something that inspires them, then they can also be inspired to do the same thing. And in the midst of my people pleading and crying, bleeding and dying, I've been thinking, reading and writing, been lost so many times, but still seeking and finding the last of my kind. So I gotta tell you my story. Shouldn't be so hard. Growing up in Chicago, on the South Side too, is that there's like a certain expectation that people have of you. The real big challenge that a lot of young people deal with is trying to meet those expectations, but still being satisfied with themselves and who they are. I think the key to that was just my upbringing, just being raised to respect women, to respect life. I think my family really helped me develop like the spirit of selflessness, being able to give more than receiving. It was really my parents. I mean, growing up in like one of the most violent neighborhoods in Chicago, they kind of kept me in a safe haven. It was the knowledge of just what's wrong and what's right. When I saw my dad doing poetry, when I saw him doing the right thing and helping other people and using his talents and skills to help other people, I just already knew like that's what I want to do. It was that whisper of guidance that was like the most helpful and kind of curved me in the right direction. And the more we try to compensate for our slip-ups, we slip up and realize we can't fold no more, so we hit with vigils and
wrap up the mics, wind out with the sword.
See, this is our healing. See, young black boy stayed on the block. He was hot. So hot, sometimes he wondering who he messing with in hell until he gets shot. Fortune cookie or not, he bound to get a message from the shell. Tell him stop. Tell him pick up his pen. Tell him write his block story. Tell him, preacher, tell him. Because in the midst of my people pleading and crying, bleeding and dying, I've been thinking, reading and writing, been lost so many times, still seeking and finding the last of my kind. So I gotta tell you the truth. This whole stage is a scheme. They told me to get up here and speak my truth, and so I did. Let my soul pour out like my own blood. I spoke and my words shot forth like a bullet, then trickled down like Reaganomics. But if that same bullet were to cross my heart, then I hope to die. I made a promise that if them scoreboards ever taught me how to write, then never again will I be a poet. But often my conscience asks me if it's worth it. That I do more than just wild crowd, that I really achieve my purpose. Even after leaving this stage, that I do poetry as service. Our poetic destiny goes far beyond them scoreboards. On this stage, we grip death in our 5 fingers and freestyle our love stories. We cipher but never sway, we hyenas. Realize that we can shine bright in the idea. The lives we could change with a pen, viewing over our city, a sightseer. I ain't get on screen for me. I got on to make home look good. In IKEA, we took the sober sisters and made them rejoice in their black skin. We wrote 3-minute and 30-second pieces about body guns that killed our brothers and sisters, and we footworked in shackles. We took the revolutionaries and made them gods. We ain't been in no placenta since we been here, and we been here. Dear young black boy, this poem is not for you. But unless you find your poetic signature in the curse of nice, the man done already spotted a box for you. The word is dice.